Hey YouTube, Blastoise Rules here today, and I've got PSA Returns episode 18, which is the November 2015 round. It's a 52 card order. But before I get into that, I'm going to explain something. As you know, PSA has been mixed up with my orders and stuff, so they sent back the December round at the end of January of 2016, and then the November round, a week after they sent back the January round, no, the December round in January, a week after that, they tried charging me for the November round, and it didn't go through because they tried charging me for all the rounds at the same time, which couldn't work because we're talking, I don't know, more than $1,000 right there. So, PSA had to wait a week for them to, about a week, for them to charge me for the November round. So then that November round is the one that's right here. I just got that back Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. And I was actually bribed to record this video, so I'm getting a card for my collection. So that, and then as soon as they charged me for the November round, right after that, they tried charging me again the same day for the October round, which is completely impossible. I contacted them telling them, I don't have the money for this right now. that they're only supposed to send me one round back a month, yet they just keep charging me for them. So, I contacted them telling them, when they could send back the October round, which is a week from today, so next Thursday or Friday it'll ship out. So in about 2 weeks or so, I'll have that finally. But they did it all out of order, so it is what it is. It's just a big hassle having to deal with it, and I am doing a round this month that I'm sending out in less than a week, or about a week. And then next month, March, I'm actually going to take a break from grading cards. I'm not going to grade them at all that month. So, I've got a lot of financial troubles right now, so I have to catch up on that. So, this is how that's going to go. I'll still have some openings and stuff, like I bought a Breakpoint booster box that's coming in the mail, and I got the Japanese Alakazam booster boxes next month and stuff. So, and obviously Pokemon Generations, I'm gonna open up like crazy. um, so now all that's out of the way, let's actually get into this returns video. So, this is the November 2015 round. 52 cards, 4 users total. It was really 2 main users, and then, one person sent 1 card and 1 person sent 2 cards. So we've got a Hunter's Variety channel, or crap, I don't remember. I think it's Pokemaster, you wanted me to call him. Sent a Mega Ampharos Yox Japanese, came back a Gem 10. And then Selfless Resurrection sent 2 cards. A English Shiny Execute from Plasma Blast, came back a Mint 9. This border's really thick on this side, so it's off center. And a Battle Festa Pikachu. This is the one from 2014. There is also one that came out in 2015. There's a new one which I should probably pick up the new one myself as I don't have it yet, but I do have this one. Really sweet card. You can see Pikachu, either Gengar or Mega Gengar. It might be Mega. Sylveon, Lucario, and Pancham on it. That's a gem mint ton. And then a good friend of mine, Choji, sent 32 cards. Quite a lot. And, I don't know where he gets this stuff and the conditions he does, because it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know if it's Yahoo Japan or something, but he gets minty, like, Eoxes and Gold Stars, so I don't know where he finds these. These are not easy to find, and, you know, the farther on we go, the more rare they get, so... We have Rulers of Heavens, which is Eox Dragon in Japanese. A Mint 9 on Muck Eox. This set did not grade so well. They are all off-center. You got a Mint 9 Macargo Eox. A Mint 9 Kingdra. Let me try the light. Might help make it a little easier to see these. I think these are all first edition as well. A Mint 9 Ampharos. A Mint 9 Dragonite. This one's incredible. I love this card. These are the old school Eox cards, by the way. Back from like 2003 to 2007, I think it was. We have a Rayquaza Eox, which came back in 8. That is the lowest grade he got. 1 PSA 8 out of 32 cards. It's pretty awesome. And then we have a Salamence from Clash of the Blue Sky, which is Eox Deoxys. Mint 9 as well. This is incredible. A Gem Mint 10 Moltres Eox from Flight of Legends, which is Eox Fire Red and Leaf Green in Japanese. Wow. I would love a Gem Mint 10 on this myself. And it's one of these shard hollows. The 3 birds are in this set. I do have a Gem Mint 10 Japanese Zapdos, and also an English PSA 10 Articuno. So, and then he missed right here. He got a Mint 9 on the Gyarados, which sucks because it actually broke the set up. I'll show you why. Because all of the other ones came back Gem Mint 10s. Which is insane, because I don't know where you find these in Gem Mint 10s. This card alone is incredible. I want this in Japanese so bad. It's probably like that Moltres and Articuno right here, probably the 2 Japanese EXs I want the most in 10s. So, to go with my Zapdos that I actually have in a 10. So, we got Electrode in a 10 as well. And obviously the Zapdos, so that is all 3 birds in 10s. That's pretty crazy. And this is another one I actually want pretty badly in a 10, a Gengar in Japanese. Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Flight of Legends, whatever you want to call it. And then Mr. Mime. Some of the lower NDXs in the set, but you got both in 10s. Still decent cards. It's just weird. I mean, I don't really like the artwork on them, so. And the last one from that set is Clefable, which is a 10 as well. I've actually got a mint 9 on my Clefable that I graded, so congrats, dude. Mint 9s are still good grades, obviously, especially on something that's this rare and hard to find. We got one Team Rocket Returns Eox, which is Rocket's Scizor Eox, in a Gem Mint 10. As you can see now, a lot of 10s are starting to come around for some reason. I guess some sets were better than others. Undone Seal, we have a Vileplume EX, which came back a 9. This set is sort of split up. It's around half 9s, half 10s. So you got Ninetales. This is incredible in a 10. That's another one that is pretty high on my wants list in a Gem Mint 10. And then we have Regice, whatever you want to call it. Gem 10. There's another Shard Hollow. Kyogre. Gem 10. A Mint 9 on the Regirock. Shard Hollow. Did he send? No. He did send the 3 Regis. I thought he only sent 2. Gem Mint 10 on a Groudon as well. That's pretty insane. This card, though, looks off-center. Or not off-center. It looks off. Like, the colors. Like, it's sun-faded. Is it just me? Because it looks off to me. Yeah, that's just weird, but perfect grade. Then we have a Wigglytuff EX, which got a Mint 9 as well. And then we got a Metagross EX, which came back a 10. My brother turns on really loud music when he gets up and takes a shower, so sorry about that. I paused the video because it was way too loud, like you can't even hear my voice over it. But Wigglytuff came back a 9. Metagross came back a 10. And the last one in the set was this awesome Shard Hollow Registeel, which got a Gem Mint 10 as well. So 2 of the 3 Shard Regis came back as 10s, and 1 came back a 9. The Regirock came back a 9, which is actually my favorite one of the 3, at least for that artwork. Alright, these next, his last 6 cards are pretty incredible. I'm jealous of all of these, so yeah, let's get started. We have a Ho-Oh Eox Golden Sky Silvery Ocean, which is Eox Unseen Forces, I think. Came back a Gem Mint 10. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I love one of these in a ton. Love Ho-Oh, love Lugia. Next. Last 5 cards are all gold stars. This one, I swore when he sent it that there was a dot of Edgeware somewhere. But now I don't see it, so I don't know. But, yeah, this is insane. That is a Gem Mint 10. Rayquaza Gold Star. I have a Gem Mint 10 on one of these. But the difference, this one is first edition. This card is insanely expensive. It is like in the rarity class of the first edition base set Charizard. Like, that's how difficult it is to find a mint first edition one of these. If not even harder. They just, you can't find them. So, yeah, this is crazy. Wow. Pretty insane. I used to have one myself that graded an 8.5 just with one nick and did a big, huge trade for it, but didn't want to let it go, but in the process of the trade, it was worth it, so. Next, Mew Gold Star, Dragon Frontiers. Another ridiculously expensive, hard to find Gold Star. He sent like the 3 rarest, I think. Mint 9. Not one. He sent 2. They both got 9s. He's probably going to end up selling one of these, I would think. But they're not cheap, so if he does indeed put it up on eBay at auction, I may have to bid on it. Because, well, I want one. And not only are they gold stars, but they are first edition, by the way, which is even way more valuable. Especially in these sets. So, yeah. I mean, I think ungraded, these are like $300 or $400 a piece, so graded, I can't even, guess what they would go for. But the Japanese Dragon Frontiers set just like is so badly off-centered that it is really hard to get a 10 on it. Like ridiculously. And then there's this, which I don't know why this got the grade it did, because there's a nick down there. Definitely did not deserve this grade. It's a Gem Mint 10. First edition Charizard Gold Star. This is like another $1,000 card. It's ridiculous. I don't know. PSA doesn't seem to grade, to my standards. They just seem to do what they think, which makes no sense because they're incorrect. Like, I mean, if you see a flaw in the card, why is it grading a 10? Yeah, awesome card, but I don't know. Like, this one's got a flaw too. A mint 9 on the other one, first edition Charizard Gold Star. Really hard to see the first edition sign on it, but this one has. The other one had a tiny nick on it. This one has a bigger like something got stuck on the bottom of it type thing. It still came back a 9. I'm surprised it didn't get an 8, but that's what it is. So awesome. Lastly, my own cards, 17 of them. Let's get started, I guess. Overall, my grades, lots of 9s. I got 3 8s, which is retarded. And I did get 2 10s, so I'll show them off. Some English, old school EXs. Choji ended up sending a bunch of these Japanese ones, and I'm like, you know what? I really sort of like these, so I'm gonna send some English ones. So I did. Most of them got pretty nice grades. We got a Mint 9 Golem from EX Dragon, a Mint 9 Sceptile EX from Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Surprised none of these came back 10s, though, for the old school EX. I mean, I didn't pull any of them, but they were so good that I figured at least 2 or 3 would get 10s, and they didn't. Then we have this, which sucks, I guess. A near mint 8 Gyarados EX from Fire Red Leaf Green. Knew it would either grade an 8 or a 9. I was leaning towards a 9, but they gave it an 8, so whatever. I'll just probably buy another one sometime. Hopefully be able to find a Mint 9 one somewhere. Or I can contact my friend who I haven't seen in a couple years since I moved back home. He was a friend that we were roommates in college, and I graded 5 cards for him. He's got a Gem Mint 10 on one, so that and some Gem Mint 10s on a Reggie Steele Gold Star. I think Flareon and Jolteon Gold Star, maybe, and then a 9 on something else. So yeah, Groudon, EX, like you could see the color is a lot different on this one compared to the Japanese one. That came back a Mint 9. That's Hidden Legends, I think. Another EX Hidden Legends, the really awesome Regirock Shard EX card. Mint 9. Blaziken from Crystal Guardians, Mint 9 as well. You got a Mint 9 on the Rayquaza from Dragon Frontiers EX card, which is pretty good for this set. This set usually is off-centered, so yeah. And Salamence EX from Power Keepers came back a 9, which is awesome. I have a PSA 8 one, I think, already, so this one I will definitely be keeping. The 8 I may sell, or I need to see it. It might be in my second Power Keeper set. I'm pretty sure I'm close to 2 Power Keeper sets, so the rest of these are all EXs, full art, secret rares, whatever you want to call them, newer stuff. We got a full art Hello, Mint 9 from Dragons Exalted. This card is gorgeous. Like, holy crap. It's so nice. And I need to hunt down a Japanese one as well, which is difficult to say the least, in nice condition. We got a Lugia EX full art from Plasma Storm, another Mint 9. Still after a Gem Mint 10 on one of these. I think there's only one of them in the world in a 10 out of like 30 graded or something, so yeah, that's going to be difficult. Charizard, Shiny, Plasma Storm as well. Once again, no 10s, which sucks because I'm really after a 10. This is a Mint 9. And then probably the biggest disappointment ever. My second one came back in 8. This sucks. I pulled these myself. Yeah, that just blows. The centering is different on this. There is less centering on top compared to there's more on the bottom. There also is like a white, I don't know, like thing down here. And you know, a tiny white dot there and there, but it's still packed fresh. I mean, it should have graded a 9 at least, so that's a drag. And then my Charizard XEX Mint 9 once again. I can't get a 10 on these, obviously. But everybody else who sends them through me can, which is upsetting, because I've sent like at least 6 or 7 of these myself now, all pack fresh, and they all came back 9s. Another disappointment here. This is a pack fresh full art Dragonite EX from Furious Fist that I pulled. It is off center. Yeah. So it is off center, but it did come back an 8. This should have gotten a 9 OC, which is off centered. I don't think any card I've ever sent in from you or somebody else has come back with an OC. I don't know why. But this definitely should have gotten it. I think, at least. Really thick up top. Border. Really, really, really thin on the bottom. Also off from right to left. It's thicker on the right than the left. Yeah, but literally, I pulled this myself. Like, if I pull a card, it should be rated 9. There's no ifs, you know. I'm extremely careful when opening cards, so. This is another one that upset me a little bit. Mint 9 on this Mewtwo EX Full Art, the blue version. This card's gorgeous, by the way. Centering. Tiny bit thicker on the bottom than the top. This card is perfection. There is not a single dot of edgeware that I can see. Pulled myself, should have graded a 10, period. And it didn't. So, yeah, like the centering is perfect from right to left. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. This one, however, is incredible because this card I can't even place a value on. A Mega Mewtwo X EX, the Mega version of the other last card I just showed you. Came back a Gem Mint 10. This is English. I don't know if this is the only copy in the world or not. It might be. I have not checked yet, but this is pretty insane. Happy to have it. As you can see, this card is perfection. Perfectly centered, 0 edgeware, 0 scratches. That is a true Gem Mint 10 right there, so. Yeah, that's crazy. We're going to put it right there. So I do have 2 of the Mewtwo and 10s out of the 4 full arts. I got this Mega, and then I have the red regular. They don't even match up, so gotta try and get 10s on the other 2. Plus, I don't even know if I'll ever get 10s on the secrets. Since the best blue secret I have came back a 9, and the red one I haven't pulled one, so oh well. Last card is a shiny Garchomp. Japanese. Only one Japanese card I sent this round. But of course it came back a 10, because it's awesome. Like, look at that shine. That swirl, that dragon symbol down there that's embossed. And that gold. It's so nice. So, yeah, this was sweet. The one shiny I want the most in a 10 in Japanese is, for like the black and white series shinies and X and Y ones, is the Rayquaza from, I'm trying to think of what set it was. I think it was Black and White 5 in Japanese, but that would be sweet to find a PSA 10 on one of those. Which is hard to find now, because you can't, I don't think, find even a mint copy on Yahoo Japan, so, you know, might have to just fork over like $50 for a mint one. The copy I own is near mint. It would probably grade like a 7, so. But that is this whole submission, guys. This card right here is one of the big hitters, at least in my collection. And then obviously we have that Rayquaza and that Charizard Gold Stars as well for the really big ones. Hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, when I get the video up for PSA Returns episode 17, which is finally going to be coming back next week when it ships out. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.